Mexico. I've been to Cancun, Mexico. And I've been to the Bahamas twice. I went to Nassau and Bimini. But that's kind of it. However, I've done all types of traveling in the US. So many different states. So many different things. Like, I've done Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Me and my husband, we actually got married in Colorado, right outside of Breckenridge. We've been to Tennessee, Kentucky. I have family in New York and New Jersey, so I grew up going there a lot as a kid. So many different states in the U.S. I've been as far as like Washington. We live in Florida. I grew up going to the Keys as a kid, mainly Key West. We actually spent our second wedding anniversary in Key Largo. We took the dog. We have a dog. His name is Kylo. It is a Star Wars reference after Kylo Ren. And when he doesn't behave, he is 100% Kylo Ren. But I love him so much. He is a Great Pyrenees mixed with an Anatolian Shepherd. So he is a big white fluff ball of love. He is 3 years old. So me and my husband got him together. It was one of my mother-in-law's dogs that had puppies, and like we had fell in love with the parents. And we told her when they have puppies, we wanted one. And sure enough, God spoke, and they had puppies. So we got to have one of them. I was born in South Florida, close to the Fort Lauderdale area. My husband, he is from Cincinnati, Ohio. He moved here from Cincinnati, I think, when he was like 19. And we met at the restaurant we used to work at. And we got married. And the rest is history. No, I'm kidding. Kind of. So I put all of like my favorite triggers, all of like my assortment of things that I wanted to show you guys in this box. This is the box that my Dior saddlebag came in. I am a sucker for a good box. I'm not sure what it is. I just love a good box. It's like, I'm not the bag lady, I'm the box lady. Okay, a little bit of the bag lady. It almost looks like a peacock, right? I think this box is just so gorgeous. And I love the sound that boxes make. So we're gonna like pull some stuff out of it. Okay, so the first thing Pinterest. There's ones for the Disneys. There's ones, all different stuff. They have just ones that are specific to that. So she got me like a Pandora on the cruise. It's not like specific, but it's got like cute little like travel things on it. I can't wait. This is another wooden trigger. First of all, how cute is this bag? I've showed you guys this before. I can't wait to go to a tropical island and use this bag with like a cute dress. Girl, mama needs a vacation. A vacation. Wooden triggers are like by far, I think, like, might be my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's top 2, 3, bare minimum top 3. I'm watching my son. He's taking a nap on the monitor right here, so that's why you keep on seeing my eyes go there. Because I can see if he's like moving or, you know, just mom being a mom, you know. He's only 6 months old, so I'm definitely 100% still watching him on the camera. Not to mention, the doggy, his big brother, absolutely, oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, I just got a text. I have a Shein order that I am going to film a haul for, and it said it should be here soon. Guys, stop. I'm so excited. I have like a couple different items in there. Truthfully, I'm figuring out how to trust my postpartum body still. Yeah, it's love yourself type of thing. So I bought a couple of bathing suits because I was really lacking there. So I'm really excited to see how they fit. I've bought Shein bathing suits in the past. I actually really like them if you size correctly, because that is hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. So as long as you do that, you should have no problem. Let's do what we're gonna do. We're gonna do lid sounds. Love lid sounds. Top 3. These are my top 3. So it's gonna be the wood, this, and then maybe the last one in a second. You know, I know Shein is fast fashion. If it makes you feel better, I don't use it as fast fashion. I don't think I've ever donated anything I've bought from Shein in the last maybe 3 to 5 years is when I started using Shein. I've not donated any because it's stuff that I'm using on a regular basis. I do try to be really intentional with that. Now, does that matter? Like, I guess not really, because it's still a fast fashion brand. I get that. However, if you don't have money and you're trying to trust yourself, like, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And thrift stores really do only get you so far. We live in a kind of rural area outside of Orlando. And if I want to go to like a really good thrift store that might have everything I need, I might be driving an hour. So, and I'm from experience, because I've tried these thrift stores out here, and it's not that they're like terrible, they're not the worst. You can find something from time to time. It's just not all the time, you know? And when you need very specific items, very specific sizing, baby, I don't have time to be doing all this shopping, this thrifting with a 6-month-old. Like, I mean, the journey of my postpartum, that I'm starting to feel like good again. Not just like surviving, but like I'm starting to feel good. Like, I want to buy so good. This is so good. Now, do I believe, like, it makes your makeup stick for hours? I haven't tried it enough to give you that, right? But it has, like, such a pretty glow, glitter-esque, without, like, chunks of glitter on you. Like, it looks really nice, and it looks really nice under makeup. Longevity, I'll get back to you, but for $1.25, I recommend this so much. I've showed you guys these before, but we're gonna do it again to go in with like the glass sounds, because I'm a glass girl. I love like the crystal, the glass, like I love it. Now, I know that some of these are probably actual stones, but like this clear one, it's probably just glass. Let's be real with each other. I got most of these, at a store here in Orlando. There's this place called Old Town, and they have this crystal store in there that me and my girlfriend love. And it is such like a cool, big crystal store, guys. It's so nice. Like, I'm obsessed. So, you know, I like crystals. Am I like one of those crazy girlies about it? Crazy might not be the right term, but no, I'm not into it on that level. But they are like really pretty. Like, tell me they're not pretty. I have this little small, tiny beaded, it's like orange jasper with these little flecks of glitter. Gorgeous. Like, they're so pretty. One more glass item that I actually bought with my teacups when I bought these. I thrifted all of this. Is this glass serving tray? I love this so much. I use this for all of my hostessing needs. I usually put usually what this is actually used for is, I use this as a veggie platter 9 times out of 10. With some carrots, I do some celery and some cucumber. You put some ranch right in the middle. Oh my god. So, we have a Ring doorbell, and I just saw that somebody's in my backyard. I'm like, oh my god, who's in my backyard? It's my husband. He was taking a nap before work, and he must have woke up just now and went in the backyard, because I'm like, oh my god, who? Because it says like front yard, backyard. I'm like, oh my god, who's in my front yard? Not to mention, today we had the policia knock on the door, and I was like walking the dog. My husband was in the house with the baby. I was walking the dog, and I answer the ring, right? And he's like, oh, it's the police department. We were wondering if you're the person that like posted this Ring video of like somebody trying to break in cars, and they're like, it looked like your vehicle. And we're like, no, like that was not us. Like, we did not post that. I was like, oh, but if you wait a second, like I'll show you my ring, like I'll show you who it was, you know, I can try to help you. And he's like, no, like it's okay. But yeah, somebody was going around breaking cars, and they got him. That's why they were like following up to get more information. We found him. I'm like, oh wow. mascara that you are currently using, you currently love it, you're in it, right? You will try out the mascara during this. I don't even know if I should be doing this technically with this, but I love you guys, I'll sacrifice it. But the mascara, I do have a mascara I'm going to show you, and it is toast. I'm not using it anymore. You just don't really want to dry it out. I'm so excited to get this Shein package. You have no idea. I got the baby, like, like swimmies, if you will. Like the ones that are like full length ones. I got one that like a half sleeve and then one that's the full sleeve. Because I had like a little diaper that he like puts over his actual diaper. But I didn't have like one of those like full length ones. And when we took him to the pool, it was like 80 degrees. It was beautiful, thank God. But I was like, listen, if it gets hotter than this, if that UV goes up any more than this, like, we're gonna have an issue. Like, he needs to be fully covered. So that's what we did. We are just now getting over a cold. We took my son to the doctor and they're saying it was an ear infection, but like all of us were sick, so I don't know if all of us had an ear infection. Thank God. I'm feeling much better because I'm the one that has the whole house operating. So if I go down, we all go down, and it's scary. Like, we don't need that. So, mascara, like we talked about. This was the CoverGirl Lash Blast. Oh, I love it. I don't know why, you guys, but I really do. Look at how dried out this thing is, look. Oh. Alright, we've got a little bit of life, like this, the lightest bit. Especially like these ones when you have like those plastic bristles. I don't know why I like that. You know, everybody likes something weird. You know what I love though? Oh my gosh. I do have ADD. It is diagnosed, very much so diagnosed. I was actually on depression medication and ADD medication for many years of my life. However, I'm very much like Squirrel. You know what I don't have that I will be purchasing because I have always loved it when people have done it on ASMR channels, and now I have one of my own, so now I can do it. And I just like thought about this, I'm not sure why, is, do you know those little, like the little beads, those little beads, and they're like makeup beads, and you like put your makeup brush on them like this, and they, I don't know what else to call them, maybe pearls, and it's usually like a highlighter or a blush. I'm sure you could get it in a bronzer. I don't really such like a big bucket list item for me. Not to mention, my husband's German, and I actually worked at a German restaurant for 3 years of my life. I worked at a beer garden, so I've always wanted to go to Germany, so we're gonna do that. And then there's one place that I've like, I don't know if it's my number one, I don't think so, but it's definitely top 3. It's called Zermatt, Switzerland, and it is the most dreamy, like Colorado mountain town times 10. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I can't wait to go there. Such like a dream trip of mine. We actually had intentions for our 5th wedding anniversary to do some traveling outside of the US. It was actually going to be like this whole like Europe trip. Well, enter in baby boy. His name's Cole. So enter baby Cole, and we are not going to Germany, Europe at the moment. This is a lip stain from the Dollar Tree. Same thing with this, like I don't want to like dry it out too much, I don't think it would, but I will say, you guys, like Dollar Tree makeup, they are doing their thing, y'all. Their thing. Especially like these lip products. The lip products I have been so impressed with, more impressed than I've been with stuff in a while, to be real with you. For the Dollar Tree, like, count me in. To be honest, I would love to like see the world, you know. I don't know if we will see the whole world, but we went to an all-inclusive trip back in 2 years ago to Cancun. It was all-inclusive. When I tell you, if you have never been to an all-inclusive trip, spend a little bit of extra money. Like, you don't have to do the whole like VIP experience, but let me tell you, it is a different way to travel. It's a different experience. It's a different level. Like, there's levels to it, right? This was a different level. Like, also the service was immaculate. Like, everything about it, the food, we had 24/7 room service. We had like this swim up pool, like right outside your balcony. It was to die for. Like, I cannot recommend to you more going to an all-inclusive resort if you have never been. It is something you have to do in your lifetime, without a doubt. Like, it is such an experience. I mean, it's definitely not like an everyday experience, right? But like, and maybe you wait till you get married and you go away for the week. You know, you spend a couple G's, you save up for this. You don't even need to spend that much, but you make a whole thing out of it. Trust me, it is an experience of a lifetime that you will not forget. I'm such like an advocate for traveling, because like the way that I view it is like, when you leave this world, you don't get to take any of these materialistic things, all these cool lip glosses, all these stupid serving plates, and you know, just all this stuff. Like, you don't get to take this when you're gone. The only thing you get to take is your memories, the people that you spend time with, the love you had in your life. Like, these monetary things, these tangible items, you know, my ring, like, these aren't things you get to take. You get to take those memories that you built with your husband, with your children, with your friends, your family, you know, like, that's what you get to take with you. I'm such an advocate for spending that time traveling, seeing things, experiencing things. That's what you get to take, experiences, you know. So, guys, thank y'all so much for joining me. I had so much fun recording this for y'all. If you have any other burning questions, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to kind of take some more, and we can have another tea time together. We could call from each and every one of my besties. I appreciate y'all so much, and it's so much fun getting to know you guys. I hope I can do this many more years to come, because I honestly am